Hello, everyone. Hello. This is
Hello.
Sheila, Tillich, and this is the Inner Circle. And this is January 20th, 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Wow, this is a wonderful time of humanity for us to be here, to be walking in the light, to be sharing this beautiful new earth energy. And yes, it is a new earth. And this inner circle is very precious to me, and I'm very, very honored to have each and every one of you here in my life to share this beautiful journey as we walk the path of ascension. Now, ascension, many of us know it as awakening to our spiritual development, who we really are. And that's exactly what is happening right now, where we purposely are here to do this work. We came to share our light, to live in the light, and to remember who we are as divine beings. And I'm very honored for this group. I'm honored that each and every one of you are here. So, 2026 is here. 2026. 2025 represents the old energy many, many years before actually working up to the energy that we are in here now in 2026. And as we go forward, many new things are going to be happening in 2026. And this month, many new things have come into the environment, coming into our fields, coming into our bodies. Now, just a couple days ago, we had the Capricorn new moon, which was phenomenal. And with it, it brought such magnificent new higher consciousness energy that is the new energy on planet Earth. And as we go forward in 2026, we are going to get more and more uploads and downloads and consciousness frequencies coming through each of our bodies. And this is the time between January 18th and January 23rd, where we actually anchor our energy into the earth. And we are setting ourselves up for the new energy going forward as we allow this divine energy coming through. Now, this group, we've been doing a lot of work for the last couple years, and it has been quite overwhelming for many of us with the ups and downs. And my role as a galactic star mother and a galactic grandmother, midwife, is to help you and everyone else on this earth remember who you are as a divine being, why you came here. And this past year, from March through December, was gestational time for us. Gestational time as far as us feeling everything that was going on with our bodies, releasing the old blockages within our cellular structure, and also getting ready for the energy that is here now. So as we stand in this power, what we are doing is we are aligning our DNA template, the ones that we got from our ancestors from the stars. Now, as I have always talked about the 24th chromosome, teaching about the DNA structure that you have in your body and how you are here to use that right now, especially this past year as we have been doing the work in this gestational time of releasing the old distorted energy loops. And they've been very, very powerful. But they also have been necessary for us to understand where we are now. So, this year, our bodies are continuing to do a recalibration. And a recalibration where our physical bodies and the old energy of all the things that we have learned, all the things we've experienced, and also all the things that we have been programmed from the old energy has been still with us. However, we've been working on that. And through that work, our physical structure has been starting to change to hold this new frequency. And we call that ascension symptoms. Now, all of you are here. You've been here for a long time with me, and there's some that will be listening to this recording who do not understand any of this. But I want you to walk yourself back into 2024. And yeah, the pain. And also the subconscious work that your bodies were doing. And they were miracles, really, when you look at it. But they were also the wisdom coming through all those other lifetimes to be able to help you in this year going forward. And this recalibration in your whole DNA system is going to be brought to a whole new level now. And this group tonight, is about the Star Mothers coming through, kind of educating you, but also many of it we already know, but also to activate your cellular structure, to hold it in alignment with the energy, the new energy that's here, and then also to get it ready for what is coming. Many things will still be coming out. You know, last year was the year numerology number 9, old beginnings, destruction. It was the destruction of the old energy, allowing the new energy to come in. And 2026 is about that new beginning. We, as new humans, in these new bodies that we're having. And every day, they're changing more to an actual crystalline cellular structure to hold these frequencies. Now, I'd like to talk about how to stay in this energy. What do we do when we are filled with energy that brings up the old triggers, the pain? We can do affirmations, which our dear Cryon has us do all the time. But these activations are really more than just activations, because you are physically and verbally and vibrationally changing your thought patterns, your behaviors, and how your body is resonating with this new frequency coming in. And many of us have shared about all the things that happened when we had the full moons, when we had the monumental changes, especially in the US, what we've been having. And as we align our frequency now, it is about standing in our divine purpose, who we really are as divine beings. We are sovereign beings, sovereign light beings. And through this, our soul's intelligence is coming through, our soul source intelligence, whatever you want to call it, your higher self, your higher source, your love frequency. I like to call it your love light frequency. And being a frequency of love is exactly what this new earth needs, is to live in the divine frequency of love and to help the future, We are actually setting the stage for humanity, setting the stage of oneness. We do this together. We do this together as being anchored in love, anchored in our sovereignty, and anchored in the new energy going forward. So I'm going to go right in, like they're half with me right now, and I'm kind of talking kind of serious, and my personality in the background saying, "You sound so sad." You sound so sad, and I'm not. I'm just, all this stuff that's been coming in the last 2 or 3 days has been so powerful, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But also, my body's pretty tired. My body's tired from all this changes, all these new changes. And I've been getting ready for this for the last 2 weeks. I've been very excited. The Star Mothers and all my helpers have been here helping me. I have seen the changes in myself when I do sessions, the changes in my own physical persona as they are melting through my personality and bringing the energy through, but also expanding their communication with me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting communicated up the yin-yang. So much is coming through. It's like, whoa. And the ones who've had sessions with me, they can verify that too. It's like, it's so powerful because it's like my whole cells are vibrating, and it's like, and the messages are more clear and more personal for the person. and I too am getting changed at the same time. You guys see that, and when I when I share what's going on, it's like, whoa, this is amazing. But what they want me to concentrate on tonight is restructuring your nervous system. And not only your nervous system, your skeletal system. Because your skeletal system, listen to my voice. Whoa, that was something. Your skeletal system holds minerals, calcium and minerals. And these minerals are all the molecules, along with everything else in your body that is changing, is vibrating with all this frequency. When our triggers come in, it really tests the central nervous system big time. And for me, I think that's exactly what's happening. That's why I vibrate all the time. And that's why all this new communication is coming in. But I'm also learning how to handle that communication. I'm learning how to, first of all, be amazed, and then also, how do I go forward with this? How do I go forward with this? And I know when I'm in the presence of divine frequency, of my soul source, I can feel the energy going through every cell of my body. And they have been communicating with me that that's what they want to give you tonight. They want to give you an activation and calibrating your central nervous system to hold this frequency so that it becomes more normal, instead of, oh my God, what's going on? And instead of freaking me out. But it's really not freaking me out. It is giving me so much joy and happiness. But remember, I have a physical body that is going through this, and so do you. So we're going to reinforce the actual nervous system. But first, I want to take you into affirmations, because many of us still live in the old energy triggers, the old issues in the tissues, which I always talk about as Sheila B. And those issues in the tissues, they come from nowhere sometimes when they need to come out, because those are the old programming, that's the old distortion. And sometimes they come out when you're at work and somebody says something, you don't understand how that would freak you out so much. but also it is going within the subconscious. It is going and clearing some of that stuff out. But also our central nervous system now needs to be able to hold that frequency without freaking out. And we need to be able to go forward in that frequency. Now, the affirmations will help you start to actually feel this new frequency. Feel the light codes coming through you. And as we always say, you know, a lot of people say, well, I don't believe that about myself. If they say, you know, I'm this, I'm that, or come to me. And it's okay to feel that way, but it's a way of retraining your body. So we're retraining our thoughts, we're retraining our physical symptoms in our body, and we're retraining how we speak to others, and what we put out there is what we're going to get back. So this year is about abundance in a whole new way, abundance in our magnificence, in our soul. So we're going to start with some affirmations, all right? And these affirmations are going to anchor in a different way than that they ever have before, because your power is in your soul, and it's the part of the body-mind connection. So when we talk badly about ourselves, and many of you know I always say shift, you know, when you start hearing the shoulds, I shoulda, wouldas, and couldas, where the weight of the world's on your shoulders, you know, that does a number on the subconscious, but also it reinforces that you don't feel worthy enough, or you don't feel good enough, or you don't deserve to be happy or have abundance in your life. And so a little bit of kind of psychology, you got to kind of, you know, fake it till you make it, or kind of change the way your body is listening to everything that's going on inside you. So this 24th chromosome that we always talk about, what the Star Mothers gave us, is about understanding the spiritual abilities that we have from our soul, and now being able to pick up this frequency of those abilities, the clairs, the knowing, the communication. And with this energy changing so much, quickly it's changing. It is doing a number on our central nervous system. So if we go inward and start using affirmations and really start to incorporate it in our lives every single day, it makes it a lot easier to navigate this energy that's coming in. What I have been doing also as a healer with activations in my own DNA of a higher frequency, I've been doing the tools that I teach a lot. And many of you have, you know, done classes with me and done integrated energy therapy. And some of you have also been trained in UV field healing with Dr. John and I. And those are all levels of change within inside you. That is the old programming changing into the new programming. So integrated energy therapy is about the old blockages or stuck memories that you have, your old energy soul. Now, as this energy is changing into the higher frequency, we're in this 24th frequency, which is your divineness, which is the remembrance of who you really are as a soul, your soul source, your heart's intelligence. And as we step into ourselves, it's more using our heart love frequency than our brain frequency. And so whenever we do a meditation or activation, what is happening as a healer for myself is that I'm vibrating that energy out through the flow of collective consciousness. And that's what I'd like to have you understand doing on a daily basis, to help change your nervous system to be comfortable with this frequency that's here, that it starts to become normal instead of scary or discombobulating your thoughts. I know I've had a lot of situations this last year with my brain not functioning correctly, besides all of the frequencies that are coming through now from day to day, whether it is the computer system or whether it's in relationships. What I do know is that I have been able to pick up on dark frequency very quickly, even before I walk into a room. But that's also part of my skill, and many of your own skills too. But it's a different frequency now that I have felt, where Source is preparing me 2 or 3 months ahead of time before it actually happens. But when it happens, I recognize it right away. And isn't it something how, we see something, but we don't want to believe it, so we ignore it. And when we ignore it, we say, oh, it's going to go away, or that's not really happening. But as 2025 started coming to a close and we started getting closer to the 2026, it was getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So it was giving me evidence for myself to see the changes and to feel the changes. And so these changes they're huge changes. And this is exactly what we came here to do, to be in this new energy, to shine our lights, to be in the frequency of love, to be in the frequency of divineness. So by actually doing the affirmations, you kind of like line yourself up every day. When you start bringing the energy to you and around you, okay, as a way of bringing this higher frequency into yourself. Many of you are healers, and you have your own way of bringing, whether your universal power from Reiki or connected tissues, or however the modalities that you've learned to do that. I would suggest to do it often, to use those tools that you've learned from the past to bring you into alignment in this energy, and then at the same time call upon loved ones in spirit that are here waiting to do this work with you, to show their love, to show their guidance. And so if you don't do it, you won't ever know. So let's start with some affirmations. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Star Mothers in right now, which they're already here. I'm like mostly here, and they're on the side here. So I'm going to bring them in. And let's close our eyes if you'd like. And I'm going to start bringing the Star Mothers in, so their frequency will join with ours. For we are one, dear children of the light. Yes, we are here. And yes, Sheila Bees seems a little discombobulated tonight. We chuckle. For some days, she is quite powerful in her frequency, in her thoughts, and her communication with us. And some days, everything changes, like today. This afternoon, the energy fields going through, communicating with every cell of her body, was sending these signals of change. And we wanted her to come into your group today to talk about the central nervous system and how this does relate to this new crystalline recalibration. This crystalline changes into the frequency field of your human body as you walk this earth as divine beings. Yes, 2026 is the new earth energy. And this is what you all have been waiting for. So, doing affirmations really is taking action of putting this energy out into the field where you are right now. And Sheila B's suggestion about using any type of spiritual tools that you know from any training that you've had, or your own communication with divine source or with your own spirit guides, is very useful. Useful for you to get into that frequency of light and love. So, we are going to walk you through affirmations at the same time as talking to your soul frequency. Just relax, dear ones, as we join together in this beautiful energy of light and love. Take some nice deep breaths in and out, in and out. And now we are inviting all the beautiful ancestors that are here tonight, of course, the Pleiadian star mothers, which we are, and also Princess Sophia from Lemuria. And Princess Sophia, beautiful Princess Sophia, also helped in the birthing pools with us when the Pleiadian star mothers, we started birthing you. And many of you want to ask, was I in Lemuria? And we hear this question a lot. Your DNA template came from the structure of Lemuria. Whether it was you or an ancestor in your lineage line. And so when we talk to you, we talk to you, your ancestral line also, for you are all one. And how this resonates with you is the programming that you had from the mother's line, the father's line, and also your soul's line, your divinity line. So when we connect with your DNA, the beautiful Syrians who brought the modality unity field healing, brought their frequency in to awaken that beautiful DNA that we gave you. The DNA, your wisdom, holds the power of who you really are. It holds the power of your own healing, your own understanding, your own knowing, and your own clearing. For these last few years have been very, very turbulent. Yes, in the world, but mostly within you. For this is the gestational time of allowing the old, which no longer serves you, to be let go. To allow room for these new codes coming in. These new light codes these new love codes, love light codes, as Sheila B calls them. And yes, they are love. They are love from us, from your family of the light. Now, dear ones, why Sheila B wanted to talk about the affirmations is to bring out your wisdom buried deep within your subconscious that has always been there and has talked to you with the little whispers. And sometimes you didn't even know whether it was your imagination or whether it was us. They were both, dear ones. When you doubted yourself, when anyone gave you a compliment, it was hard sometimes to take that compliment and say thank you. Instead, you would give an excuse. Oh, this old thing. If they complimented you on something that you were wearing. But you see, dear ones, those are the negative energy frequencies that were imprinted in earlier energy times, whether it was this lifetime or the other lifetimes. And this time of humanity has been slowly getting ready for the energy that is here today. And this energy that is here today is very, very, very powerful. Now, we're going to go back and talk about this beautiful Capricorn new moon that has come in 2 days ago. And yes, this time period from January 18th to January 23rd, and also the restructuring of your DNA, restructuring of every cell of your body to anchor this energy into your magnificence, into your body to hold this frequency. For your body knows this frequency is talking to you in your dreams. It is talking to you when you are talking with other people. You automatically start to think of something to say before they even finish their thoughts or speaking. We would like you to learn how to step back and listen to the other person. Listen to what they are saying. Assimilate their words into your body, your thoughts, your synapses, as they say, within your brain. Why we are saying this is so many of you are so quick to defend yourself or to make excuses or to not accept compliments. We see your magnificence, and we see the wounds that you have. We see your beautiful, infinite opportunities out there where you can show your magnificence more. But yes, sometimes you have to understand what needs to be healed, what needs to be redirected onto a firmer foundation of power. That power is you. Your power that your soul has. Your awareness. This time of humanity is about anchoring in your heart center of light and love. The heart is the gateway of your power, your love, your ability to ascend to a higher frequency in this lifetime. And this new timeline, yes, many call it a timeline, it is the new frequency. It is your physical body feeling these things happening in the electromagnetic field around you. The crystalline field below you, or the crystalline grid, consciousness grid is what it is called. The consciousness grid where you live your life as a human, where you walk the surface as a human, where you feel the connection to Mother Gaia and why it is so important for you to ground yourself each and every day, to understand what this new energy is. It is also the field around your physical body that brings in lower and higher frequency all the time. And for you to be able to recognize what you need to do on a daily basis, whether you are being triggered or whether you are shining out your light, whether you're bringing your fear out or you're bringing your strength out, whether you're bringing your courage out or you're bringing your fear out. And where does this resonate from? What is the root cause of the changes of your thoughts back and forth, back and forth? Healing, self-healing. This is a more powerful time of humanity, of you going within for your own self-healing. The body, the mind, and the spirit connection. We want you to think of it as the soul, the mental thoughts, and then the body. For you are a divine being first, and the power comes from that soul source. And then you projecting out what you're feeling inside. So if you're not feeling good about yourself, that is what you are projecting out. But we have seen you all change these last couple years, working on yourself diligently. We see this. We see the changes in each and every one of you. And we have to try to relate to you on an individual basis. For you all have your own experiences, your own situations that led you to this time of your life. With this new energy, this timeline frequency is actually moving you to the higher thinking, knowing, feeling, adjusting, and then shining, dear ones, shining your light as it ascends to this higher frequency going forward. This whole year in 2026 is about standing in your power, receiving more, knowing, communication, awareness, abilities, telepathy, communicating more in the mental state than in the verbal state with anyone else. For that is the change that is happening within each and every one of you. That is the ascension time of you ascending to a higher spiritual frequency to hold this magnificence of who you are. This 24th chromosomes that we gave you is the dimensional frequency of love. Many know it as the 5D and above, but dear child, anytime you're out of the 3D, when your mental thoughts go, you are in this new energy now. And this frequency at this time, especially during this Capricorn moon, is about solidifying that frequency, allowing your nervous system to understand it's okay. It's okay. If you feel dizzy, stop, rest. It's about stopping, resting, and allowing without fear. And understand it is the way that your physical body is trying to adjust to this beautiful new frequency that's here. For you all are so needed at this time. You chose this time. You chose this community. You chose this lifetime. And yes, many of you say, I would never, ever choose the family that I came in with. Sheila B. used to say that. Until she went through the process of understanding those experiences and pulled the wisdom from them and let go of the resentment from them. Let go of the anger from them. Let go of the victimization from them. And realize that no one can make her happy but herself. That is the work that needed to be done. That is exactly why you are all here also. For you know you have changed. You know something's different. And you awakened, as they say, to this new energy all different ways, every single one of you. For you all resonate in this frequency, and you use each other's frequency and power to continue on this journey. Continue on the journey of growing, of learning, of changing, of releasing. Yes, the pain. Sometimes it's hard when family members or friends are no longer by your side or understand you. It's constant fighting or constant trying to help them understand what you're feeling. And sometimes they don't have the capacity because their souls aren't ready to understand what you're going through. Sheila B. knows. She's gone through this. And many of you have gone through this. That's where we come in. To go within inside. For you have the power. Only you. You have the power for your own direction, your own future. And yes, you're all here at this time to make a difference on planet Earth. To make a difference in your own life, in the loved ones, and your future people in your life. So, as we're standing in this timeline between the 18th and the 23rd of this year of 2026, January, in the frequency of this Capricorn new moon, and yes, the solar rays radiation in the magnetic field is changing you. Every time you breathe in and you breathe out, you feel it. And it's going to get stronger and stronger. But you are here to hold this frequency. Just by being in this activation tonight. We are restructuring your nervous system. We are hitting upon areas of sensitivity, of fear, of anger, of guilt, and mostly distrust. For you've been hurt over and over and over again, and also not listened to or validated. You've been threatened, you've been hurt. You have suffered immensely in all of your lifetimes. And as Sheila B. has always explained, and we will explain again, these are all experiences that you chose. And you chose it for survival during that time. And now that survival time has built your wisdom to anchor your old frequency out. Give it to Mother Gaia. And to allow the beautiful magnetic grid around you, which brings those solar rays in, allows them to come in to change the frequency of your nervous system, your skeletal system. Every cell of your body holds the frequency of the multidimensional power that you have as a light being, as a soul source, loving, divine light being. Your power is within. Your power is within, dear ones. Now, we are going to go to those affirmations, because the affirmations are positive energy going out. Stating positive energy, even if you don't think you'll ever achieve it, dear ones, that is the old energy. The pain. Not feeling worthy. Not feeling good enough. Not meeting others' expectations. Dear one, we are one. Within your cellular structure, we are imprinting now the frequency of higher source intelligence. And within your field around you will bring in this ability that you always have held. We're bringing it in to awaken and align and anchor into your physical presence right now. I affirm I am one with the divine light of the great central sun. I am worthy for great happiness in my life. I am a benevolent being here to walk on planet Earth. I am so dearly, dearly loved. I have abundance in every area of my life. I spread love and joy in all that I think, all that I say, all that I do. I stay aligned with the frequency of love. Daily, teach me, show me, grow me. I shine brightly. I am one with the love light of the divine source of where I came. I connect daily with my ancestors. Now, dear one, we're going to bring the energy from Mother Gaia slowly around the inner core of Mother Earth as we bring the wisdom from the crystalline grid, the cave of creation below in the core of Mother Earth. We are circulating that beautiful violet light frequency as Saint Germain, Angel Metatron, 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 and Adamus, the 3-in-1. Yes. And the crystalline frequency of your soul. Now we're bringing that energy and the wisdom from those lifetimes, all of them, up as we circulate the energy around. And now to the roots of Mother Gaia around, as these roots connect with a great collective, coherent field of others that are waking up at this time. This frequency is expanding every single day as you live in this Capricorn frequency, timeline change within your cellular body. Now we are at the bottom of your feet, bringing the energy up, touching your nervous system, your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons, the blood circulating through your legs up to your knees. And now, activating your knees and up your thighs. Now we're at your hip sockets. And in these hip sockets has great power. As Angel Michael steps forward, Angel Michael, any pain within your hips, soothing it, comforting it, bringing the frequency of power in your hips. Now, up to your sacral area of creation, your chakras, in all those lifetimes where you created another human being, all those lifetimes of abilities and talents, all the created different lifetimes you've had comes into play right now. They're being restructured with a higher crystalline balancing and renewing, anchoring that power in new creations, new abilities, new knowing. Now, into your solar plexus, we are bringing power around your etheric tethered cord from your belly button down to the earth. And that tethered cord brings the power from above and below. Feel the electrical movement as this tethered cord spirals around and around. The tethered cord going up and going below. Within this tethered cord holds the gold frequency recalibration, and the silver frequency of minerals from the earth going up to the galactic. As the stardust frequency comes into this tethered cord down through your solar plexus of power. No more powerlessness. Bringing power into your solar plexus. Very good, dear ones. Now, up. We are in the area of blockages of resentment and anger. And this is behind the heart area. And this is Angel Daniel. And he is a powerful angel that helps you release resentment. Now, dear ones, this is a resentment that you have towards yourself, of not changing soon enough, of not knowing you need to do something, of doing unhealthy behaviors, beating your body up. We want you to release that right now, dear ones. For this is all you knew at the time. You needed to go through this to get to where you are now. Release it. All the anger of not having control, all the anger of not being heard or seen, all the anger for not having a different life. For dear one, you chose this life. We're changing the crystalline frequency of those cells in that area where you hold resentment and anger. Keep breathing. I am worthy. I am divine. I am good enough. I love myself. Now to your heart center. The beautiful frequency of love and light radiates brilliantly around, in the front, in the back, above, below, to the side. As that beautiful light magnifies around your heart, out, bringing that power more around your energy fields, around your body, as it flows with the beautiful eternity sign in and out, in and out. Beautiful energy. Now, dear ones, as you breathe in and out, this magnetic field during this time on planet Earth is very powerful. And within this magnetic field has those light codes, and these are called light code bodies. The frequency of your DNA, helping it to renew, to remember your heart center abilities to connect with God, to heal everything and anything that needs to be healed. We are bringing these codes in right now for you to understand you can have more balance, more clarity, more understanding, more clairvoyance, more structure in this new ability of knowing, of receiving with grace, feeling the peace as you receive this new frequency, as you breathe in and out every single day. This frequency is powerful. You are powerful. You are divine. And during this time of 2026, every day, you are bringing in new light codes into your cellular structure. And this cellular structure is connecting to your beautiful telomere, humanoid, physics in your body, repairing, renewing the power that you hold as a star being, as a being of light and love and magnificence, for you are divine. You are one with the divine light of your Creator. And as the sun radiates every day, it brings and radiates into your heart center, into every cell of your body, and to ignite those telomeres of new growth, of new knowing, of new healing. Keep breathing, dear ones. You are worthy. You shine brightly. You are one with the divine light. Now, dear ones, we're going out through your throat chakra, allowing more spiritual pride to come out when you speak more with clarity, being able to voice what you need. And you voice it in a loving way, a compassionate way, not an angry way or demanding way, a way of compassion. Voicing what you really feel inside. Giving you power of knowing what to say and how to say it and when to say it. Giving you power to listen when somebody is talking to you and you are communicating with them. Allowing your thought process to take in what they are saying and not be defensive, not to take it on personally, but to understand and hear them as you breathe in and out in a communication with another person. You radiate your love from your heart out through your voice. I hear you. I understand. Tell me more. I can relate. Let them speak. Hear them. It takes practice. It takes time. Very good. Now, up through the back of your brainstem, back of your neck, bottom of your skull. We're going to go to the occipital lobe, where we are igniting a higher frequency in that lobe as it makes a connection to your third eye, opening up that third eye, taking the calcification, as you've been told, off of it. Dear one, it's about opening that beautiful eye of sensing and feeling. Now, we are in the third eye, and the central nervous system, the frequency flowing through it, expanding now to the pituitary gland right near it, where a lot of trauma is stored, post-traumatic stress. Many of you have. Not only this lifetime, from many, many, many others. Now we're recalibrating that and turning it into wisdom of compassion for yourself and compassion of understanding it was for survival, and now to release it and no longer can hurt you. Old feelings, old triggers of stress, as your hormonal system releases it in the central nervous system, for it's tied in with the way you think, the way you feel, the way you assimilate. Your adrenal glands, your pituitary glands, all the hormones in your body circulates and is now being opened, restructured to hold this frequency coming forward in 2026. It no longer will be a trauma. It'll be a wisdom, understanding, where you can put compassion out there when you recognize it in your own healing and the healing of other people. This is the power that you will have. For that pituitary gland and that pineal gland work together with the occipital lobe, building a higher consciousness feeling of healing. Now we're up within the cellular memory, the membranes within all the areas of your brain, the frontal lobe, the back, all of it, with all the synapses, all the new structuring of things that you are learning, all the new words that are coming through and your understanding of it, opening up new perspective of looking at things from a different point of view, not judging, relating, healing from old thoughts, relating with compassion the feelings that others may have. Understanding that what you think is what you project out. To bring more positive thoughts into your everyday communication with yourself first, and the communication you have with others. Now, dear one, at the top of your head now, a beautiful lotus flower opens up, as you so often see, opening up to your soul star frequency above your head. As it radiates with the beautiful magnetic grid around you, as it senses things above you, we are now anchoring the crystalline frequency in that soul star, your heart's desire, what you came here to do, more lessons to learn, more abilities to come through. Now, we're going to bring that tethered cord above And it's going to go all the way up to the galactic realm, into the cosmic flow of soul's intelligence. Beautiful. Sacred geometric shapes above. The spiral frequency of the divine rotates. Now, as you feel this energy flowing as you breathe in and out, a beautiful column of light comes from the cosmic down around your whole body, and it's filled with sparkling stardust frequency of love and light. And as you feel this come around, a beautiful blanket of love wraps around you, solidifying all these new frequencies that have been imprinted within your cellular body. Keep breathing, dear ones. Very good. We, your family of light, are here. We will continue to be in your life going forward, and know that you are one with us, and you are here on purpose to be the light source for others, to shine your light magnificently. We will continue to wrap that beautiful blanket around you, and any time you need our help, sit in the present moment, call upon us, and listen. 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 For we will continue to guide you, direct you, and help you have harmony each and every day. You do not have to do it perfectly, dear ones. You are on a beautiful soul journey in this human incarnation. You are resonating with the divine light. The divine light of the universal oneness. Know, dear ones, you are dearly, dearly loved. So it is, so it is, and so it is. Goodbye, everybody.